What's on top of my bucket list? It's really funny because I was actually thinking about that as I came to Europe. This is my first time here. And for the longest time, it actually has been to come to Europe. It's something that, I love the culture here. I love how beautiful everything is, how different everything is from New York. And so that has been kind of on my mind for God, as long as I can remember. My musical upbringing has always been tied to composition in some way. I had a wonderful first piano teacher. I started with piano when I was young, and he was a composer himself. So for as long as I've been playing, I was writing things and I was improvising, and he would help me write these little waltzes in the style of a Venezuelan folk music, which is where I come from. Mostly just little things for myself. A lot of my music lately is almost kind of portrait music. It's almost kind of trying to draw a subject, and there's this whole sort of world around it that's not necessarily meant to be clear, but then at some point you sort of get this core of the piece. The title of the work is actually, it's written 𝗶្𝘁𝗿𝗂𝗰𝗲. It's pronounced Leviathan. Leviathan, of course, being this giant sea monster. But it was almost this feeling of, this overwhelming feeling of being in a large, vast space. It could be the ocean, it could just be space, and feeling very small. So in some ways, despite being a very noisy piece, it's a very intimate piece. And I think you can sort of tell that towards the end of the piece. Everything sort of calms down, and I think you finally see the subject of the portrait. You see this human element in whatever this vast expanse of the piece has been. And you go from having all of these crazy colors and all of these things surrounding the music to all of a sudden it's just that. It's just the idea, and it's something very simple and something that I hope will come across as very powerful and very human. Hola, soy Ricardo Ferro, compositor venezolano y canadiense de 23 años.